adder is again the examples of your combinational circuit. Now it is a adder, so it is used to perform the additions of two BCD number, and whatever the result we are getting as a some part is also in the form of BCD. So it's a combinational logic circuit. We need to perform the additions of two BCD number or digit. But from previous lecture, that BCD number we can say it is present in between only 0 to 9. So your whatever the output part will be there some, it is also in between 0 to 9 we require. So the BCD is a 4-bit binary coded decimal number, and the BCD addition can be performed using the binary addition. So whatever the additions we are performing in between these two BCD numbers, we are just following the normal rule of your binary additions. The result of the binary adder may be valid or invalid BCD number. So how it is, because if it is in between 0 to 9, so whatever the some part we are getting, if it is in between 0 to 9, then it is considered as a valid number. But if it is beyond the 9 or more than 9 number, then that number or some part is not considered as a BCD number, so it is the result may be your invalid. But if it is there, then we can convert invalid result into valid one. So for that purpose, what we have to do, if the result is valid, then BCD can be converted into valid result by adding this number, that is 0110. Now if you convert it into a decimal form, then this number is nothing but the binary of your 6, binary of 6. Now why every time if we are getting the invalid result from the first addition, previous additions, then in next additions you have to whatever the invalid part, some part, you have to consider and add the 6 in this one to get a valid result. So the question is why every time we are going to add this 6 number only? Because if you consider the BCD number, so BCD number, for representing the BCD number we require the 4 binary digits, and 4 binary digits is nothing but the total combinations are 0 to 15. Out of 0 to 15, 0 to 9 is considered as a valid one, and then if you count from 10 to 15, so total number 10 to 15 is nothing but if you count, there are total 6 invalid numbers are considered for the BCD representation. So in this case, if you count, there are total 6 numbers. That's why we need to add 6 while we are converting invalid to valid result. This is your Viva questions, why we are converting invalid to valid conversion, why when we are converting this, why we require to add only 6. So there are total 10 to 15 6 combinations, that's why we are adding a 6, we are getting the BCD adder. Now while adding these two numbers, BCD numbers, you need to check these different cases. First case is considered as if the result is less than 9 and carry 0. In that case, your BCD number is considered as a valid number. Then case 2, result is greater than 9 and the carry is 1. In that case, what happen, your result is greater than 9 and also carries 1. So this result, this is considered as a invalid result, and in that case we want to convert invalid result into a valid one. Then case 3, result is greater than 9 and carry is 0. In that case also, if result is greater than 9, then obviously your BCD some part is a invalid. Again in that case also you have to perform the second addition, that is add 6. So first case is valid case, And second case and third case, in that we want to convert your invalid result into valid one. We'll see the example, through that your idea will be more will be clear. Now first case is this one, where result is less than 9 and carry is 0. Now for that purpose, suppose I am considering the additions of 4 plus 3, and your result is equal to 7. So this decimal 4 is also in between 0 to 9, 3 is also in between 0 to 9, and whatever the result you are getting, it is also in between 0 to 9. So your result is less than 9, and here there is no carry generated. So this result is considered as a valid. So by using normal binary addition, you can perform these operations. Normal binary addition, you can perform the operations. So 0 1, which 1 0 1 is 1, 1 0 is again 1, and 0 0 is 0. So there is no carry generated here. Whatever the result is generated, it is also considered as a valid result. Then case 2. Now result is greater than 9 and carry is 1. Now consider the examples of 8 plus 8, that is 16. 8 is your BCD number. Again, second number is also a BCD number, but whatever the result is generated, this is not a BCD number. It is greater than 9. So in that case, what? Now consider the 8, 8, apply normal binary addition, 0 plus 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now here 1 plus 1. Here you are getting the answer, that is some part is 0 and the carry is generated 1. Now here the carry is 1 and the sum part. So this result is considered as a invalid. So in that case, what you have to consider? So to make a invalid result into valid, for that purpose, what we have to consider? We have to consider. So you have to consider the result. You have to add the 6 into a result. So consider your result is this one, 1000. This is a result, and we are adding a 6 in that result. So 0110. Now perform the normal binary addition, 0 plus 0 0, 0 1 1, 0 1 1, 0 0 0, and 1 is as it is. Now concentrate on some part. Forget about the carry. Now concentrate on the sum part. Okay. Now here, if it is you are considering this is your 0110. Okay. So last four digit, if you are considering here, last four digit is nothing but the its decimal value is 6. If you are considering decimal value is 6, and this is 1. If you are adding the 4 3 0, okay, in front of 1, then this is a 1. This is a 1. So here we can say that, now check here, for this case, see, this is your 1, and this last four digits, if you are calculating, this last four digit is nothing but your 6. So 1 and 6, that is required answer. Because what happened when you are representing the 16 in the form of BCD, what we have to represent, we have to consider 1 separately. You have to consider 1 separately and 6 separately. So it is 001, and for 6 what we required 0110. So here we are getting the same answer. So 1 is separately considered, and the last four digit is nothing but your 6. So we can say that here your result is valid in this way. So here, but in that case you have to perform the two times of addition. This is the first addition which is invalid. That's why we have to consider the second additions. In that second additions, we are adding a 6. Okay. Now third case, result is greater than 9 and carry is 0. It may be happen that, so consider 8 plus 5 is 13. So 8 is BCD number, 5 is BCD number, but whatever the result is there, it is not a BCD number. So we want to convert it into a valid result. So consider 8, this is a 5, and perform the addition. So 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 again 1. So it is a invalid result is considered. So to make valid, so to make invalid result into a valid result, we need to add 6 in the result. So this is a result given. So consider this result as it is and then add 6. So apply, then 1 plus 0 0 0 1 1, 1 plus 1 0, carry generated, again 1 plus 1, that is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0 0 0 0, and the carry is generated. Now here if you want to represent the 13 in the normal BCD form, so 1 you have to consider separately and 3 you have to consider separately, just like your previous case. So 3 is nothing but 0 0 1 1. So here last four digits is 0011, and for 1 triple 01. So here you can add the 3 times 0 in front of A. So you are getting the same answer. So in this way you have to convert your normal invalid result into a valid result by adding a 6. So these three cases you have to check when we are performing the BCD additions. Now we want to perform this BCD addition by using this IC. Hope you are getting these cases. First one is result is less than 9 and the carry is 0. So that result is considered as valid. If result is greater than 9 and the carry is also generated, so we need to convert it. We need to convert it into valid. Then result is greater than 9 but the carry is 0. In that case also we want to convert it into a valid result. Now by using this IC we need to perform this addition, BCD addition. The name of that IC is 4-bit binary adder. See, keep in your mind, this is not a BCD adder IC. We are performing the BCD additions. When we are performing the additions of BCD, we are just following the normal binary addition. So this IC, the name of that IC is considered as a 4-bit binary adder IC. So keep in your mind IC 7486. Now if you observe, there are total 6 pins for this one. We'll see the pin configurations of this IC. So why there are total 16 pins are considered, because normally whatever the ICs we have used, that ICs are only a 14 pins ICs. Now this IC is a 7483 16 pin ICs. Okay, now first we'll check. See here, when we are performing these additions, okay, first addition or the second additions, how many bits we require? So consider this is a number, this is a B number, and this we are getting a sum part. Now for performing a number, how many bits we require? We require the 4 bits. So here consider A3, A4, suppose A4, A3, A2, and A1. Now this is your B number. Again, 4 bits are required for the B. So consider B4, B3, B2, or B0. Okay, so 4 bits of A and 4 bits of A. Whatever the sum parts we are getting, again it's a 4 bits. So S4, S3, S2, S1, again 4 bits. So out of 16 pins, if you calculate, so 12 pins are for the inputs and the outputs, 8 pins for the inputs, and 4 pin for the output. Now here you can check. Now for this particular IC, there is no sequences follow for the input and the output bits. Okay, so you need to have this IC 7483 IC, so you should understand the pin configuration. It is not in a sequence, not A4, A3, A2, A1, A0. So there are some combinations, input and the output combinations are given in a pin configuration. So here it's a A4 number pin. Then immediately second number pin is considered as a S3. Then third number pin is considered as a A3 and fourth number pin is considered as a B3. Now we are talking about the 16 pins. So out of 16 pins, 12 pins are used for the input and output. Two pins for any IC we require the ground and VCC. So two pins are considered for the ground and VCC. Now in this particular IC, the ground pin number is considered as a 12 and the VCC pin is considered as a 5th. See, we can't modify the pin configuration. Whatever the pin configuration is given, so same pin configurations you have to use it. So there is no need to mark up the pin configuration. And during a practical sessions, you have the data sheet. In that data sheets, all pin configurations is explained to you, or we already having a charts in our labs. From that also you can get this pin configuration. So there is no need to mark up it. Just understand why these 16 pins are required for this particular IC. So 12 pins are input output. Next two pins is for the ground and VCC, and another two pins, remaining two pins is what when we are performing this case 2, what happened in first additions we are getting the carry output. First we are getting the carry output, and in second additions what we are giving, we are considering this is a one number, and this is here, this is a sum part we are assigning, or the result part we are assigning as it is. So we are giving the carry input here. So one pin is required for the carry output and one pin is required for the carry input. So that's why this remaining two pins are considered as a for carry input and the carry output. So CO is considered as a carry input and C4 is considered as a carry output. So in this way we require total, that's why we require total 16 pins. 8 pin for inputs, 4 pins for output, 1 pin is ground, 1 pin is VCC, 1 pin is for the C input and 1 pin is for the C output. Now here the truth table for detecting the invalid results. Now for this case, suppose if we are considering this case, when we are performing the second addition, in case 2 and case 3 we are getting the performing the second addition, or normally if you are getting the result valid result here, you there is no need to perform the second addition. So while designing the circuit diagram, next part for this is you have to design the circuit diagram. So in that circuit diagram, what we have to consider. So first thing is, see here. So by using this IC, you can perform only the 4-bit addition of two numbers, 4 bits of A and 4 bits of B. Okay, first thing. Now here, but we are performing, if the result is invalid, then we are performing a two additions. So how many ICs we require? So the for first additions we require the one IC. For second addition we require the second IC. So 7, when we are performing a BCD addition by using a 7483, then in circuit diagram we require the 2 IC. Hope you are getting why we require 2 IC. So because by using a 1 IC we can only perform the additions of 4 digits. So for next 4 digits we require the second IC. Next another part is we require some combinational circuits here for the invalid outputs. Now why there is a combinational circuit is required? So what is the purpose of this combinational circuit actually, please understand. So here you are getting the invalid result, and in second additions we are taking this invalid addition as a first input. So I am considering this is a sum part, and some part we are taking or giving as it is to this one. We are giving this sum part as it is to, so whatever this sum part we are giving as it is to this one. Okay, so if we are considering this one, okay, but when we are giving this sum part as it is to this one, when the result will be invalid. then the result will be invalid. So uh, this addition, second addition is depends on the this sum part. Either some part is valid, then there is no need. If the sum part is not valid, then we have to perform the addition. And when the sum part is invalid, when the combination is in between 0 to sorry in between 10 to 15, अगर 10 to 15 में आपका नंबर है, रिजल्ट है, then it is considered as a invalid. So for generating the combinational circuits, we need to consider this invalid combinations. Okay, so for that purpose we have to design the truth table for the invalid sum only. So here understand the concept of truth table for detecting the invalid result. So the result of addition is valid up to a 9, because for 4 bits 0 to 9 is a valid range for your BCD code. If the result is above 9, then it is considered as an invalid, and this invalid result is detected by generations of carry. So above 9 number up to a 15, the carry output considered as a 1, and in between 0 to 9 it is considered as a 0. So here we are having a truth table for the sum output. So it is a from the first additions we are having a S3, S2, S1 or S0, or we can change the label S4, S2, S1 and S4, S3, S2 and S1. Okay, you can change the variable if you want as per your circuit configuration, IC configuration. Now, if it is 4 inputs, then total combinations are 16. So write down the 16 combinations. Now, why this output is depends on your carry. So in between 0 to 9 is sum is there, then the carry will not be generated. So it is considered as a 0. The output is considered as a 0. But 10 to 15, it may be happen that the carry is generated. So and these are the invalid combination. 10 to 15s are considered as an invalid combination. For invalid combinations, we can write down the output as 1. Now this is your truth table. See, we are generating this truth table, or we are designing this truth table for the output of your first addition, and the output of your first addition is nothing but the sum. From that, you can have the second addition. It depends on second addition whether you have to perform the addition, second additions or not. So for that purpose, we have to make a truth table, and from that truth table we can design this combinational circuit. So here you can design one K map, only one output variable, so we require only one K map. You can assign the variables. Here I have considered the horizontal K map S3 and S2, my MSV variable S1 and S0, it's a ls variable. So after putting the high values, making a group, there are two groups in this particular K map, each group having a 4 cells. So after that, if you are writing the reduce equation, so the reduce equation is nothing but this one, S1 into S3 plus S3 into S0, S2. So this combinational circuit we need to consider while designing the circuit diagram. Now this is your circuit diagram. Okay, so understand this is very important part to design the circuit diagram for the BCD adder by using a 7483. So first thing is what you have to consider. First two ICs we require. So this is the first IC and this is the second IC. Okay, so apply your A input here and B input, whatever the output you are getting. These output pins, that is some pins, should be considered as a input of a second addition. See, whatever this sum part, we are taking this sum part as it is in a next addition. So for next IC, this is a A input. जो भी आप लोगों का सम पार्ट रहेगा वो किसको असाइन करना है, आपको A input को. Now for B input, what you have to consider, you have to take the sixth. You have to take the 6, and this is your final output, and it should be connected to the LEDs. Okay. Now first I see A input, B input, some part. Now this sum part we are assigning as it is to the A input of your second IC, and then we have making a some arrangement here for the second input. Now I'll explain you what kind of arrangement is there. First we'll see the C input. Now first for first addition, your C input part is considered as a ground. So there is no input C carry input, so it is connected to the ground. Here also it is connected to the ground. Now the C output from first addition, it is considered as a here, okay, and whatever the logic we have designed for this combinational circuits, we have make this combinational circuit here. So first AND gate is S3 into S2, and considering this one S3 into S2 by using AND gate. Second AND gate is S3 into S1, S3 into S1. Then by using OR gate, you have to generate this Y. Now this is your Y as per the previous circuit. Okay, combinational circuit. This is Y. Plus you have to add the carry, whatever the summations we are considering. So summation part, that is Y, and the carry, and by using OR gates we are generating the carry here. So you have to connect this carry into directly the output section. This is your final output. You have to connect this output to the LED. So this carry output and this LED, some part will be directly connected to the output sections. Now here this adjustment. Now you can observe here B3 and B0 is connected to the ground. B3 and B0 is connected to the ground. Why? Because if the result of this first IC is invalid, then from second IC we need to add 6, and for adding a 6 we are considering a P number. Now when we are adding a 6 from B as a B number, so if you observe, when every time if it is invalid results we are adding a 6. So if you observe from this adding 6, first MSB bit and the LSB bit is 0 0. First bit is and the LSB bit is 0 0, first and last bit. So we are, so every time we are adding a 6, so this addition is fixed. So that's why we are making every time we are trying to making this B3 and B0 bits is 0 0. B3 and B0 is 0 0. So that's why we are connected as, to the ground. So if it is connected to the ground, so obviously every time we are getting the same value, that is for this particular 2 bits we are getting the same value, that is B3 and B0 is 0 0. Now regarding the B1 and B0, so it depends on your valid or invalid result. So if the valid result is there, so what will be the happen? So again these two ICs are connected. So again first addition is performed. So from second additions what we required, if it is a valid result, so हम लोगों को क्या करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे, we need to assign the A input as it is, but from B input, see when you are trying using this case, there is no second addition is required because we are getting the same result, a valid result from the first addition. So there is no need to perform the second addition. But for case 2 and case 3, we need to perform the second addition. And for second additions, we require the 6. But if you are looking to the circuit diagram, second IC is connected to in the circuit. So from second addition for the first case is operation will be a 0. So instead of that 6, what we can add, we can add the 0. We can add the 0. So here suppose I am getting the 7 number. 7 is assigned to this one, A3, A2, A1 and A0, and from that one we are taking the 0. So 7 plus 0, your answer is 7. बिकॉज जब भी आपको अगर दो आईसी आप यहाँ पे कनेक्ट कर रहे हो इन सर्किट, so the second IC will also work. but if it is a valid result, we don't want to add the second addition. But ये कनेक्ट है आपके सर्किट में तो वर्क करेगा, तो वर्क करेगा तो फिर आप लोग को यहाँ पे क्या यूज करना पड़ेगा, आपको सेकेंड एडिशन में आपको बी बीट के लिए 0 कंसिडर करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि यू आर गेटिंग ऑलरेडी वैलिड रिजल्ट फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट एडिशन। सो 0 कैसे ऐड होगा फिर आपका, so B3 or B0 is already 0. Now we have to consider B2 and B1 value is zeros. Okay, then and then we'll get the valid result from the second IC also. So for first case, if you consider this one, so there is no carry generated here. So C output is considered as a 0. C outputs here, it is valid result. So C output is considered as a 0. So here we are getting a 0 value. Okay, we'll see the example, first case example. Okay, so your idea will be clear. Now first case we are considering is a valid case. So 7 plus 3 is equal, sorry, 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Now we are applying this input. So A I am considering is a 4 and 3 you are applying as a to the B. So here at sum we are getting a 7 number. So the answer is 0 triple 1. So this bit is 0 and last 3 bits are triple 1. Same inputs were applying to the first input of your second IC. So 0 triple 1. Hope you are getting this one. Now here there is no carry generated. So C output bit is considered as a 0. Now here 0 is there. Now from this combinational circuit you need to apply this bit. So S3 is 0, S2 is 1. So 0 into 1, answer is 0. Again S3 is 0 and S1 is 1. So here 0 into 1 is 0. So 0 plus 0 we are getting a 0. Now this answer 0 and second input for this OR gate is C out, again 0. So final output of C is 0. Now here one connection is coming from this one C output, and which is connected to B2 and B1. So this is the adjustment actually for second addition. Okay, so B3 and B0 is already connected to ground, so its value is 0. Now this whatever the output we are getting here, C output, okay, it is connected to B2 and B0. So here you are getting a 0 output. So here B2 and B1 bits will again 0 0. So all 4 bits now 0 0 0 0. So add with these bits, that is 7. So 7 plus 0, we are getting the final answer as a 7. Okay, so in this way you have to make the arrangement. Now we'll see this next case. Okay, so when we are applying the 8 plus 8, so I'm considering 8 here, another 8, then you are getting a 16. But in 16, whatever the results we are getting here for C out fifth number bit or MSB bit, this is your C out, and that is nothing but 1, and last 4 digits is nothing but your sum. So the sum part is S3, S2, S1 and S0. Last 4 bits we are applying here. Now same, this input will be assigned, this output will be assigned as a input to the second IC first input. So 0 0 0. Now here C output is 1. Now apply this input or output bit to this circuit. So 0 here, 0 0, so 0, again 0 0, then 0 0 plus 0, again 0. Now here if it is invalid IC, so from second IC जो भी आप लोग sum part consider कर रहे हो, वहाँ पे आपको क्या add करना है, you have to add 6 from second addition for B input. Now check here. So 0 should be connected to the ground LED. So C out आपका क्या हो जाएगा, 1 हो जाएगा, like this one. Now observe here, B3 and B0 is already 0 0. Now this is a 1 and this output bit is connected to the B input, B2 input and the B1 input. Now the value of B2 and B1 is 1 because the output of this OR gate is 1. So the final input value for this one is 0 1 1 0. So add this one. So in this number 0 0, so we are getting the answer 6. So 0 1 1 0. So this is your final answer, and 1 is here. that is your carry output. So 1 and 6, that is nothing but 16. So in this way your circuit